Good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some Dead State. Now, this is a game which I took a look at during its alpha stage, and I had planned to do it as well during its beta stage, but unfortunately, with everything else I was doing and delays and whatnot, I never actually got around to it. And of course, a couple bugs which kind of prevented me from getting too far. But now the game has come out completely. It is finished. It is released. It is out there in the wild for you lovely people. And we're going to be starting up a brand new game here and doing a new Let's Play on this. I also have several other videos up from today / tomorrow-ish, so definitely do check those out as well in the video, what is it, playlist? Should be video playlist, something like that. Either way, recent videos should all be in there. So let's go ahead and start up a brand new game. Don't let them hear you. Oh yeah, no, I think I'm gonna be male. Probably be a good idea. I'm an old man. No, I don't think I want a dog collar. Thank you. I kind of... Ooh, let's go with... That's tempting, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. I suppose I could customize it, but... Oh, coming soon. Weird. If it's fully released, then why are there still features that are coming soon? Anyway, let's go with that. Let's go with that for now. Name. Oop. Of course, gotta go with Silver Dragon. Let's see. Do you want to make a pre-made or use a pre-made character or a custom one? Of course, I want to go custom. So I get 15. Wait, 15 skills or 5? Is that just a very odd? No, I believe it's 15. We also have 14 stats I can pop in here. Determines carry weight, melee damage, combat evasion, and total action points. Action points are incredibly important, but so is a lot of this, so... So I'll get agility. Perception. Determines initiative, contributes to hitting distant range targets. Well, this guy is going to be more melee based. So I would rather change this up a little bit, but I'm going to go with that. Grants additional armor class at rank 4. You're killing me right now. Alright, let's go with that. Hopefully I can raise these up further as we move along. So I will definitely want at least the first melee skill. Possibly more than that. Leadership. Negotiation. Basic negotiation. Lockpicking. Ability to upgrade shelter components. Select a perk. So we get once we hit a level here, we get to select a perk. So I can get Backstab or Brawler. I either get a permanent +5 armor class, or I gain a 50% increased critical chance when hitting enemy in the back with a melee weapon. That's tempting, but armor class just sounds so much better, to be honest. Okay, I'll put the 2 points it requires to get the leadership perks. We have 2. We can aim for the head, improves party chance to hit undead by 25% for 3 rounds, only undead. Don't panic, keeps allies from going into panic, or removes them from one for 3 rounds. I'm going to go with aim for the head. That was a tough one. Negotiation, I'll put 2 points in. So we got likable. Player's personality lifts the spirits of his fellows, earning additional 5 morale per day. Or team effort. Your skills at getting people to work better in a crisis reduces the upgrade repair time by 25%. I think I'm going to go with team effort. That seems like it would be a much better overall. Like, likable, 5 morale per day isn't bad, but I can usually get quite a bit of morale from looting stuff, so I'll go with that. And I'll pump 2 points into that. And I guess 1 point into mechanical. Alright, so we definitely spread ourselves out quite a bit for this character, but hopefully it'll work out with us. Hopefully it'll work out. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. 10 action points. Nice. That'll be good. I'll be able to make 2 attacks. 2 strong, powerful attacks with that. So that's perfect. Vigor puts my health at 100. No, that should be good. That should be good. Again, hopefully I'll be able to raise my stats as we go along. I was never able to when I was playing the beta or the alpha. I was able to get points to put into the skills, but I do still hope that I can possibly increase my stats. Yes, let's finalize the character. I'm good with that for now. For now, I'm good for that. Well, if I screwed up, then it's too bad. Too late. Let's beware of saying that death is the opposite of life. The living being is only a species of the dead. A very rare species. Interesting. That is actually a very interesting quote. Okay, is it going to skip past here now, or... No? I guess I'll click that. There we go. Count yourself lucky to have gotten on the plane. There had been rumors of some kind of pandemic rapidly spreading across the world, and people have been starting to get nervous. Flights were getting overbooked, delayed repeatedly, and outright cancelled. But you were in the air, buckled safely in your seat, and during some light turbulence, as you idly watched a newscast on the current world crisis, when you heard a commotion from the front. Okay. Oh, Jesus! That's loud. Whoops! Someone had staggered on the plane. We heard them struggling to get their luggage, and that wet hacking cough for most of the flight. After the cough stopped, something started to happen up front. You heard a flight attendant scream and utter chaos break out in the front. People jumped up out of their seats trying to help, but it only seemed to cause the situation to get worse. This does seem to be a bit loud. Apologies. Let me kind of tune that down a bit. There we go. Tune it down by about half at the moment. For the moment here. I'll have to adjust that back. Alright, there was screaming and yelling for help and the distant sound of somebody banging on the cockpit. Then the horrible feeling of your stomach dropping as the plane tilted downwards. The scattered thoughts that accompanied a fear of death. An awful, was it cacophony? Either way. Of metal and earth twisting around each other, filling your ears. And then there was only darkness and fire. And death. Can't forget the death. Lots of death. Lots of death everywhere. All the poor people. All the poor peoples. Now that is why you don't let a zombie on the plane. Interesting, so they changed the start too. Oh god, they're eating him. Welcome to Dead State. The world here is complex and dangerous, so let's take things simply at first. Okay. Please remember that if you ever get lost, simply save and exit the game, find the game manual in its install directory, and look through it. It contains much more thorough overview of the game's mechanics. And I am also incredibly tired, so hopefully I can get through this. My brain, I've been like busy all day long here, so I am just, oh great, my coffee's run out. Oh well, I can hopefully sustain myself for the remainder of this video. We'll see how this goes. Try to focus, get your bearings, use the middle mouse button to zoom in and out. Hold it to move, rotate, or tilt the camera. Oh yeah, it's middle mouse button. Hello? Is anyone alive in there? This is Sheriff Reinhardt of Splendid PD. If you can hear me, follow my voice. You think the voice is coming near the tail of the wreck. Okay, the other passengers don't look friendly. Or like they should be even alive. Looks like you'll need a weapon. Click on the suitcase nearby in order to interact with it. Ah, there we go. Suitcase. So this is just the basic tutorial. We're trying to keep the fires to get out to you. Just keep following my voice. Look around for a weapon. Let's open up the suitcase. Oh, aluminum bat. That looks lovely. Alright, I can pull up inventory. So in order to pull up my inventory, I don't really need to know that. I kind of already knew how to do that. But okay. So I'm going to skip a good portion of this. Well, I won't skip it outright, but either way. Oh yeah, they don't look friendly at all. Oh, we got a zombie. Let me right-click him. The burned man. Can you still hear me? If you have to defend yourself, hit them before they grab you. Whatever you do, don't let them bite you. I'm getting close to the voice. Looks like you're in trouble. One of those things is blocking your route. Between you and safety. You need to use your force to move it. Indeed I do. Spacebar or click the exclamation button at the bottom of the screen to start combat. I could, or I could just beat it in the back of the skull. BAM! Sneak attack! Aw, I didn't have anything good. Okay, so that's done with. Let me dismiss this entirely. So everything is turn-based. You take use action points, which I had there, 10 out of 10, in order to engage in combat. It's counted for both movement and attacks. While moving a single square costs 1 AP. Different attacks cost different amounts of AP depending on the weapon, type of attack, and several other factors. Indeed. It's gonna explode. Run, you're almost there. I'm coming. I got this. You made it. You're safe now. We're gonna help. We're gonna get your help. Hey, are you okay? Hey, stay with me. Vic, help me carry. And I pass out for my wounds. And this is where the alpha and beta started, I'm assuming. We'll see how this goes. Now let me actually, now that we're not listening to any like bangs and explosions, let me see if I can crank the volume back up. Alright. I hope this goes well. Gotta kill all those zombies. You wake up to the sound of people arguing, your body is stiff, and you can smell the unmistakable scent of rubbing alcohol. You feel like you've been sleeping off a horrible fever. Last thing you remember is the plane going down. Food, who cares about food? We're gonna have a huge hole in that fence. If we don't fix it, they're gonna walk right in here. I know, Mom, but who's gonna risk going out there? You? Me? Joel? I suppose I should be the one to go. Being a cop and all. Kinda be nice if someone was watching my back. Not my Irene, that's for damn sure. Let's not panic, alright? Hello? He's up. Yes, I am. Easy, I realize you have no idea where you're at right now, but you're safe. You're in the basement of a school. I'm Davis. Sup, Davis? This is Anita. Should be lucky, thank your lucky stars my daughter was here. Mom? Mom? No, I'm kidding. I can't do that. I'm not, you know, if I was a guy who was really good at voices, this would be just like my crazy time, but no. I'm not that great, you know. That's Reen, her daughter. Hi, good to see you finally up. Behind her is Elaine. She's still recovering. And that's Joel. Sup, Joel? Ask me, Joel. Officer Joel, technically. It'd be Officer Oswald, but you can call me Joel. Heck, any of those will do. Nice to meet you all. Can somebody tell me what the hell's going on here? Do you remember the plane crash? Yeah, I wish I never got on that flight. Sorry, there were only a few survivors between the wreckage and the, well, it was amazing we were able to find anyone alive out there. No, this can't be happening. There's like so many options here. I'm like, I have to get out of here. I have to find them. But now, let's go with that. You poor thing. I'm deeply sorry for your loss, but I'm afraid there's some other things you had to be made aware of. You're in Texas, Central Texas, a town called Splendid. We're in the basement of the local school. Texas. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's tempting. I've lived in Texas my whole life. I've never heard of Splendid. This is where I belong. I can't stay here. I guess I'm home, kind of. I think I'm gonna go with Texas. Ah, shit. Sorry to tell you, but you're pretty much stuck here. We all are. But don't worry, we have both food, facilities, and a generator. And it's secure. Secure? What does that mean? I don't think you understand. Outside, it's not safe anymore. Everything's changed. You're on the last flight out before they ground the planes. They were trying to control the spread of a pandemic. It didn't work, though. Martial law was declared, shelters were open, people were evacuated. Those that stayed behind. Like me and the whole Splendid police department, all three of us. We were just trying to get the last few people out of the area when your plane went down. Most of them were already... See, the real danger out here right now is there are things out there. Dangerous things. Now's not the time. I agree. It's a lot to take in. Why don't you come talk to me when you're ready? Take your time. I go back to talking privately. Seems like you survived after all. And you're not alone. Feel free to explore your surroundings. Speak with Davis to continue. Left clicking on a non-hostile person will interact with them. Indeed-do. I'll talk to Davis now. I'm not going to bother talking to anyone else for now. You have to talk about the situation now? Let's get it over with. I'll tell the others. Motions to Anita. What I'm about to tell you is going to sound difficult to believe. In fact, it's hard to accept even when you've seen it with your own eyes. I'll say. Okay. I'm not an idiot. I read all about that virus going around. It's not just the virus. It's not just a virus. The illness that was going around doesn't just kill or make people lose their mind. It might not even be a virus. It's the end of the world. Mom, we don't know that. Please just tell me. The dead are coming back to life. Not all of them, but people that were bit or killed by them. They seek out and attack the living. From what we know, it's not just here, it's everywhere, all over the world. I see. I mean, it's difficult to believe, but okay, what are our options? We don't know how long we're going to be here, and the basement isn't really a long-term solution. We've got enough food to last us another week or so, but we're going to need to secure the entire school. What do we need to make that happen? Fence around the school was being refinished when the town was evacuated. There's a whole section that's missing, which... I've seen what's out there. We're not safe. If those things find a way outside, then, yeah, we're screwed. Or find out we're inside, I should say. If we want to move into the school upstairs, we're going to have to finish that fence. It's not completely down. With proper supplies, we can fix it in a day. Can't get very far. We drained the fuel in our cars to power the generator. It's a hardware store over in, was it Liliano? Either way. It's a bit of a walk, but it's our best bet. You're going to want to bring back a toolbox and as many spare parts as you can. Getting that fence up is our only option. I know it's a lot to ask, especially given all that you've been through, but we really don't have a choice. Sure, I can do that. What kind of backwater town doesn't have a goddamn hardware store? That is honestly tempting, but I'm just I can do that. I can do that. It's no problem, no problem. You know, no biggie. Just gonna walk through the hordes of undead, bash their skulls in, and go loot a shop. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Let's do this. You know, I feel better about this if you had a third person. I still remember the last time we went outside, Splendid. Gonna need someone to stay here and help me secure the windows and doors upstairs, but I can't volunteer anyone else. Don't even think about taking my Irene. There's no way I'm letting my little girl go out there. Mom, please, I can take care of myself. What if somebody gets hurt? I'm the only one here with medical training. Take me if you have to. I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to fight, but you don't drive a big rig for 10 years without learning how to bust some heads. Damn straight. I need a medic. Reen's coming with us. Well, I could honestly go with either, but she's usually my go-to girl, so I'll bring her. If anything happens to her, I'm holding you personally responsible. Understand? I completely understand. Understood. Let's go. I got this. Looks like I could be heading outside. Why don't you don't want to do this unprepared? Yes, I know. Let me dismiss this, because I already know. We just had to go to this back survivor's bag here and loot it up. So, loot it. There we go. While you're stocking up on supplies, there are some key things to keep in mind about looting. Pay attention to the weight listed on the looting character. That's the amount of weight they're already carrying. Each character has a maximum amount of weight they're able to carry. And once they're at their maximum, won't be able to carry any more. For obvious reasons. On the bottom of the character's looting clipboard are tags to separate their inventory items. Yeah, I'm just going to dismiss that because, you know, we can look at the inventory. You can obviously see there's tabs down here to swap between what we need here. So, I'm going to just transfer everything. Just take it all. What if I still have my bat? Unfortunately, I do not. So I'm going to take this pipe wrench as my primary weapon. And I'll put this shanking weapon for my secondary. There's also toothbrush. This is a vanity item. Could be promote morale by stocking it. We got food, an actual medical kit, which I can stock. But all of my medical stuff goes to the girl. Don't need to learn that. Actually, I should probably turn it off entirely. But we got our character here, so we can see all our... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to turn that off entirely. Dismissed. Dismissed, sir! So we have our actual character screen. We can see all our traits and everything, our inventory, any current goals that we happen to have, shelter goals, antibiotics collected. So we have kind of a stock we want to have if we can. Luxury items, parts, stuff like that. Build a shelter upgrade, search outside the shelter for useful locations, find enough food to survive for a week. Find 100 pounds of fresh food. Oh, damn, that's going to take a while. Luxury goods, repair the shelter fence, stuff like that. The actual shelter supplies itself, we can see here on activities that we currently have, which are nothing. We have 6 survivors currently here, and this is what they're doing. Scavenger party, working survivors, they're working on unassigned or uncooperative. Idle survivors. So no one's working right now, though they're technically kind of working. So, yeah. I believe there's still stuff down here we can loot, but I'm gonna save that for later. Sounds like it's dangerous out there. I should check that bag for a weapon. Well, we're nice and equipped up here, so we don't have to worry. Shelter storage. Let me click on that to see if it'll take everything I got here. Let me just hit stock. I guess I'll just kind of... This is the one thing that drove me nuts, though, is that it'd be better if I could right-click these and select them rather than left-click, because left-clicking is kind of like picking them up. So if I could right-click it, it would have been much better off than this. Alright, there we go. So I'll move those over. Hit stock, and all of those stockable items will now, well, be stocked. Alright, so we now have some stuff. Oh yeah, it's some good stuff. I'll search through here, all the extra little bits and pieces that are hiding around here. We go talk to Joel. He's commenting in the bottom left here about things. So you feeling okay? Don't worry about it, mate. I get you. Way to go. Joel, sorry I brought that up. It's alright, man. Not a problem. Had a few questions. How'd you get here? That's a tale. Met a girl in San Angelo. Dropped out for her. Kind of made a mess of finances. Left me with a lot of bills. Anyhow, just started being a cop 2 months ago. Mom told me to go back to school. I joined the force. And now, where am I? Back in school anyway. No, man, how'd you come to be here with everybody else? Oh, well, I was helping with the town evacuation, looking for people who might have gone to the state emergency shelters. Me and the sheriff, that'd be Sheriff Reinhardt, were on patrol, and we heard about the plane crash from Vic. That'd be Deputy Castillo. Was it Castillo? Castillo? Either way. Davis radioed Vic when he heard the pilot's distress call. Sheriff got to the crash first. He said there were a few survivors and a few, well, not quite survivors. By the time I got there, it was just Sheriff Reinhardt, Vic, and you, and the others from the plane. With all these people at the school, the sheriff knew we needed help, so he and Vic went off to get back up. They left me here behind to keep the school safe. Been a while since they left, but I know that they're going to be back any day now with a bunch of state troopers in tow. What do you think? Speaking of the school, got anything to make it better? Any ideas? I guess it sure feel better if the fence was sturdier. Never did a good job in keeping the middle school students from busting in and rearranging letters on the bulletin board. I still don't know what's funny about a rusty trombone. Better fence. Let me see what I can do. Alright. Might want to equip a weapon before you go out there. I got a weapon. Don't you worry your pants, my friend. Don't you worry at all. Huh, so I can't actually activate that right now. So let's go over here. I'm gonna do a quick save before we get out of here. And hopefully it should automatically take these guys with me when I go here. So we'll go at the bottom left here. We have a whole bunch of different things. Party commands, toggle them following me or not, map screen, trunk inventory if we happen to have a vehicle, inventory screen, and of course the world map, which we'll be going to right now. So let's take a look and, well, head over to the commercial district. Now leaving. I hope I'm not going alone. I do hope they're actually following me. If they're not, then, well, F me. I really hope I'm not alone. Because usually I'm supposed to actually select who I want to come with me, but this one should have automatically done it. I hope. Otherwise, I'm here alone. Ah! Okay, good. It worked. Huzzah! So let's quickly open up our inventory. Next character. This is the Madame. She's got some good stuff. I'll pop these in her backpack here, her medical satchel, so she can heal me up when needed. And we have our lovely cop. I guess I could use the revolver, though I am tempted to use the shotgun. Alright, there's no ammo in it right now. Wait, really? And oh, there we go. Right click and reload. Done! Although I'm setting this as his primary attack right now. Likewise, she has hers. So if I move around now, they will follow me. At least they should. Hardware store's right up ahead. Best be as quiet as we can. Looks quiet, but there's no telling what's around there. Can you be more specific about the what? Nah, I was gonna be like, whatever. Let's just go. Just follow me. Follow me. So I can see that the basic, the dagger I have is the shanking knife. Ah, yeah, Shankman's brand shanking knife. It does 9 to 16 damage. It only requires 3 action points to use per turn. This one does a significant greater damage, but requires 4 per turn. Okay, so we got a dead over here. Let's take it to him. Dead looter. So if you sneak up behind either a zombie or an NPC, much more difficult with an NPC, you can do a sneak attack on him. Like that. Possibly doing significant damage or even killing it on a single move. I'm going to hit spacebar to disable combat. So we got a arrow. I'll take that. Silence weapons for the win. If you fire off a shotgun, I should say, let me look at the top left corner. At the top left corner, we have a dB meter. This is a decibel rating. If we run, we should generate more sound than if we're walking. Although it's not really saying anything, which is weird. Because usually, like, even walking around should produce some sound. If we start firing guns all the time, each successive shot will increase the decibel rating, which will increase the radius at which zombies will be alerted to our presence. Alright, let's get around this one here. Let me use the E and Q keys to scroll me around. Female corpse, slightly wounded. Smack you very much. And done. Now, there is the possibility that I can miss, although I'm just really lucky right now, it seems. Oh, jeez, we got more zombies coming. They just rushed in here out of nowhere. Alright, let's take him down. Die, you undead bastard! Actually, I might be able to sneak attack this times 2. Nope. Okay, I have to move her. Ah, nope, she realized. Ow, and I got bit. Ow. Now, in this game, ow, getting bit doesn't necessarily mean you're going to die and / turn into a zombie. Just means it really freaking hurt. So it'll do quite a bit of damage to you. Okay, let me pass my turn here. I'll let him run up here. And try not to get multiple bodies stacked on top of each other. That makes looting incredibly difficult. Okay, I'll pass the turn. She'll get a couple attacks on her. Hopefully. At least 2. Damn it! Alright, that's all she wrote. Space. Pass the turn. Oh, leave me alone! Leave me alone, you monster! I hate you. Ow! That hurt. I kill you. Or not. Miss! Miss! Wow, it's just kind of sad now. Kind of sad. Die, you monstrosity! Okay, so I'm going to click her quickly. I'm going to have her heal me. So until we actually get into combat... There we go. That fully healed me. So that's actually a good reason why I picked armor rating over the other one, because otherwise I would be significantly hurt right now, I would say. It might have even knocked me down. Okay, let's check the shelf here. We got another claw hammer. We got a screwdriver, which is actually another shanking weapon. Another pipe wrench. Some seed packets. Ooh. Now, I should say some of the loot is random and some of it is fixed, kind of like the tool box. We need to have the toolbox, so it, spawns in here automatically. But good portion of the loot is random. Now, if I had enough lockpicking skill, I could pick this, but because I do not, I'm going to click on my weapon, click on the door, and smack. And we're in. Now, of course, that made 7 decibels worth of noise. So if anything heard that, they're going to be coming over here and be a little upset at us. Just a little bit. A little bit. So let me take all of this. We have a lockpick. We did get a lot of tools, some parts from that. And I got a new shiny deadly weapon. It requires a strength of 6 to wield this. Just let me swap these around. So I want to make that my primary weapon. It takes 7 action points a pop to strike with this thing. So that's quite a bit, actually. but the damage it deals is just massive. So if I manage to actually hit something with it, they're going down hard. Doesn't look like there's anything in here to loot. Oh, Jesus! Bad zombie! Oh, don't you dare strike me. Don't you dare, homie. Let me get behind him. I'll have her give him a smack. Ooh, might be able to afford 2 smacks. Sweet. Alright, let's see if my guy can hit or miss. And hammer time! Ooh, down he goes. Aw, yeah, hammer time, sucker. Alright, so let's loot this shelf, and here's our toolbox. So we also got a crowbar. Crowbar is actually, I think, one of my more favorite weapons. And a makeshift pike. Ooh. Solid stick of oak, detached from a push broom, sharpened to a wicked point. Not an ideal implement against multiple foes, or ideally entirely sturdy, but still capable of viciously jabbing enemies or keeping them at a distance. Strength required 2, and it actually might have an ranged attack to it even. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So we looted that shelf. We've looted, or haven't looted this shelf in the back here, so let me go grab that. Now I've been taking most of the stuff here. However, I can transfer some of it to these guys, but there's no way to really do it from the inventory that I've ever seen. At least in the previous builds, I can equip things, but I can't really transfer weapons. That's why in order to do so, like say I want to give her the medical stuff here, and apparently I have toilet paper. These 5 bandages, because she is our medic. I have to transfer that over to here, onto like say a shelf or a corpse. I then select her and have her go to that shelf / corpse and collect it. And that is how we transfer goods at the moment. Even when we're at the actual fort, like the school itself, we can't really seem to... We can't really seem to transfer goods to each other, which is rather annoying, to be completely honest. But, yeah. So if you want to keep a weapon on a specific character, like stuff like these little items here, like parts, that can easily just... Well, the moment we get back to the shelter, all parts from all characters will get deposited into the overall stockpile. Weapons and stuff will stay on those characters until I, you know, specifically tell them to drop it, or, well, drop it on a shelf and then take it from them. So, yeah. Bit of an inconvenience. Doesn't look like they changed it, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest, but, oh, what can you do, eh? Alright, this door's locked. Let me run over here. It's time for some hammer time! I really hope my character's accuracy isn't shite. Because if he misses too much, then that's just gonna really suck. Okay, so in the back of this van didn't really have anything too interesting. Unfortunately, I cannot get on top of the roof, even though that looks like, you know, it would be nice. There's nothing up there. But, yeah. I think there's somebody, should be a zombie around the corner here somewhere. So, zombie placement and enemy placement is pretty much the same through every playthrough. Although loot can be randomized, not so much with that. Ooh, we got some jerky, a towel, military ration, fine bourbon, and some other such things. So that's nice. Nice little bag. Now, although I believe loot should respawn after a good portion of time, I have yet to actually see it do so. That may have changed, but I can't be 100% sure. As of yet. I'm sure we'll test it out here as we're going through this Let's Play. This isn't a very good situation, is it? Now, the good thing about the hammer is... Oh, no, I get a sneak attack. Sweet! Downed! The good thing about this hammer is it can actually attack at an angle. So if I had enough action points, I could actually attack them right here as well. Okay, I'll pause him here, and I'll send her right there. I'll let them come at them. Get off me, damn you! Dodge! Oh god, they both want a piece of me. Ow, that one hit me. That hurt. That really hurt. Alright, so I'll give him a beatdown for daring to wound me. Whoops, actually didn't mean to loot him. And I'll move myself back here. And then my turn. I'll let the cop go over and start beating down this zombie. And failing horribly at it. And... come on, girl. You got 3 attacks. So, make good use of them. And the last one is a strike. Don't you dare bite my medic. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, zombie girl. Oh, and counterattack. Very nice, very nice. So again, I'm going to have her heal me because, dear God, I'm hurting. Now, it's always good to try and heal your guys before you go back to the actual fortress, Solitude. But before you go back to the school. Because that will allow us to heal them up better. Because they will heal over time. Like, you can see that they bandaged it up, but I'm not, like, fully healing. So, if I'm spending some time sleeping and such, or just stay at the shelter, we will heal over time. But we won't heal, like, everything too quickly. I'm carrying too much. In that case, I'll keep the sea packets on me for now. Let me transfer this over, because I can give that to anybody and they'll be able to take it and it'll automatically deposit. I like to keep things that they aren't gonna automatically... Oh. She can't carry that. Okay, I'll have him take it. Hopefully he can. Yep, he was able to take it. Although barely. Let's see if I can haul ass over here quickly. Get away from my stuff! Oh, don't you try and shank me! Oh, you punk! You bled me! Oh, you were dying for that, homie. You are dying for that. He's badly injured. Pass. God damn, you're wasting a lot of medicine on me. My poor character. Just getting absolutely annihilated here. Oh, he's just a meat shield. And hammer time! I don't want to die! Well, that's too freaking bad. You're dying. Space, space, and hammer! I think I'm gonna be sick. I was just trying to defend everybody. Mystery can. Toilet paper. All shanking knives. Oh, Jesus. She's coming back as a zombie. Apparently we didn't crush the skull. Weird. That's actually very interesting. Looters, when killed before, did not come back as zombies. I assumed he would crush the head by, you know, default. But apparently that changed. Maybe they only have a chance to come back as a zombie. Okay. I hope that doesn't do like some kind of double hit on their morale. Because I had to kill that person twice. That would suck. I would almost think of that as a bug. Now, here's something we don't want to loot. Rotten fruit. If we absolutely had no choice, I could get that rotten fruit if we really, you know, had like no food. And again, I could come back for it because that'll still be there. Oh, let's open this up. It'll still be there next time I come back. But I want to avoid it. It would give me a big morale hit if I tried to take that. I'll take the ketchup and that. Really not a lot of stuff here, actually. Not as much as I was hoping for. Alright, this building is completely boarded up. I don't see anything in the back I can loot. I can't use that water well, which kind of sucks. That can't be looted. I know there's a trash can over here that can be looted, but again, it only has... Oh, wait, weird. Huh, I guess they removed that as a lootable... Nope, never mind. I can loot it. I guess I just needed to see it. So, of course, there is just rat and insects, though, which is not stuff we want to eat. So, let's go ahead and head back. We'll have to prepare for next time. Oops, I hit space. My mistake. M, map screen. So I could head down to downtown Splendid and get some stuff down there, but we're going to head back to the shelter. We're just going to go straight on home. Wild tomatoes. Oh, we encountered some wild tomatoes. Sweet. Start harvesting? Hell yeah! Hail to the yeah, baby. Wow, it takes us this long to collect them. Oh, we collected 11 of them, though. Damn, that was good luck. So that's one of the random events you'll encounter. Could be people, it could be raiders, could be what we just found, could be God knows what. Shelter return summary. Allies transfer the following items to the storage. Special items for food, fresh food, fuel, luxury items, and parts. Very nice. That was a good haul. That was a real good haul. I'm glad he made it back. I can only imagine what it was like out there. Looks like you brought everyone back, and that's the first good news we've had in a while. We've been keeping supplies in the back room near the basement. If you have the parts for the fence, you should put them on the shelf, and I'll organize everything for the repairs. Although everything we had already is automatically deposited, so we don't have to worry about that as much. We managed to secure the school interior. It'll hold for tonight, but we're all asleep. Or yeah, we'll all sleep a lot more soundly when the fence is up. Anyway, you must be tired. We set up a bed for you in one of the classrooms upstairs. Go and get some rest. We'll talk more in the morning. Thanks. I could use some sleep. So it doesn't look like we have the job board yet. So I'm gonna head into the shelter storage and start depositing all these weapons that I picked up. I may also, pardon me indeed. Oh hey, they actually did deposit some seed packets in the toolbox. No, it was automatic, I guess. So we'll deposit all this stuff. I'll keep the crowbar for now. What's the damage on that? 2-hand, range of 1. So actually it's... You'd expect a pike to have a range of at least 2. You know? I'm sure that it can also reach the corners, though. Kind of like this one can. It has a range of 1, but it can also hit the corners. Whereas a lot of these weapons cannot. Put this away, put that away. I don't need this satchel. Crap, I never gave her the medical kit. My bad. So you drop this on a medical satchel to give it 5 extra points. So we'll stock those, put those away. I can hit stock, but obviously we can't really stock those. Oddly enough, looks like the pipe wrench does more damage. Kind of wonder how much AP it uses up, though. So I'll keep that on me for now. Now I have several other slots. We have accessory slots. We have a main armor slot. You can put all kinds of different stuff in these. Item slots, which could be like ammunition, the med pack, or assortment of other things. And hopefully we'll get to some of those here soon. For now, let me head downstairs, if I can. Go to the basement. Because there are a few things down here we can loot. Oh, cannot move to target. Let me open up the door here. Apparently that's why I could not. So we'll loot that basement shelf. You get some candles and some other components. The man is alive. Yes, he is. Yes, he is indeed. You have the generator down here. Ah, so I can turn it on or turn it off. Turning off the generator will immediately prevent upgrades that rely on electricity from running. Are you sure? I suppose I gotta figure out what upgrades we have right now. Because leaving the generator on will improve morale just leaving it on, having power and lights. But I'm sure there are times where I'm gonna have to shut it off. I don't really see anything in here that's lootable. Go open this up. Likewise, I'm not really seeing any lootable containers here, so let's get out of here. Let's head upstairs. Now, there are a couple lockers here that are lootable. Ooh, we got a role-playing game, Dungeons and Yet More Dragons. Fantasy role-playing game, pen and paper RPG for multiple people. Luxury item. Promotes morale and stock to the shelter. That is fabulous. Who wants to play D&D for the rest of the undead occupation? I do. Damn straight. Damn straight. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think there may be something in the library here. Let me scan all these bookshelves and carts and whatnot. Nope. Doesn't look like we can loot that either. Although it might just be proximity. Let me actually go in here. I may have to literally go in this room. Library. I wonder if there's if any of those computers work. Nope, not seeing anything in here. Let me actually go open up this door here. Ah, there might be something in this workshop as well. Let's see here. School workshop. Pretty lucky, pretty lousy one at that. Oh, I see. I thought it's like, we're pretty lucky to have this, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see what we got in the car. Got a little bit more gas. I'll take that. Well, actually, you know what? I'll put that back. I might be able to actually use the car to move. So there's a couple of modes of transportation. We could use a car, which would, of course, use up gasoline, which is a precious, precious resource that we have. Only so much of it, so we gotta, you know, keep what we can for the generator itself. So it's debatable if we want to use the car, but it'll allow us to get places faster. We also have, as you can see back here, a stable. So if we acquire horses, we'll be able to use them instead. Currently empty. It looks as though it could house about 4 horses comfortably. If you find any out in the field, you could keep them here without a problem. And of course, here's all the giant holes in the friggin' fence. Alright, let's go inside. We go through this entrance. Sup, girl? Not sure if we have anything in here. Let's go take a look. I know that the vending machines here do have stuff, but I'll leave that for now. Doesn't look like we got anything here. Here's all our food storage. Nope, there's no lootable shelves there. So let's go back to the shelter storage, drop off stuff, and go pass out. Alright. And deposit that. And we're good. Sweet. Now head upstairs to pass out. Up we go. Let me talk to her quickly. Must be my room. I should get some rest. Elaine. Are you okay? It's all my fault. I can't. I'll come back later. You poor thing. So let's go ahead and pass out. We'll find out what's up with her later. Ow. That was kind of awkward. I was walking around my bed, then I was walking through my bed. End the day and go to bed? Yes, I would love to. So we gained a lot of food. Consumed a little bit here. 18. So our total food reserves went up, and we actually ate quite a bit, actually. So fresh food remaining is pretty low. All the morale bonuses we gained from luxury items, allied negotiation skill bonus. So that was why I also got negotiation. Helps for that. Food bonuses. Parts bonuses. 50 plus, 30 plus. Very nice for that. Working toilets bonus, working generator. So we have toilets. Sometimes they have to be unclogged, you know, stuff like that. Generator fuel usage. Working generator bonus gave me 20 morale, but I'm thinking I should turn it off. Because 4 gallons of fuel is a lot, and I don't think we really have anything that needs it right now. So, yeah. I told you I don't want Reen going out there. Do you understand me? I don't care if she wants to help or not. I'm not going to stand by while she's put in danger like that. Negotiation. Leadership. We won't survive if we all hide in here. Truth is, I need her help. Everyone's help. I know that. It doesn't make it any easier. I know. I know. If she goes with you, you better pray you get her home. Oh, I will, girl. I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, girl. We should begin repairing the fence today. Do you have the supplies? Here, we found everything we need. Great. There, great. But now, we should start the task assigned, get the task assigned to some people here. I put up the task board in the cafeteria. You can assign some people to jobs so they know what they should be doing. Make sure we keep track of everyone's progress so we can manage this place efficiently. For now, you should assign some people to repair the fence since we have the necessary components. It's not a complicated task, so anyone should be up to the task. If we're going to fix this place up and hold out here, we're going to need more parts, food, and probably weapons. I know it's dangerous, but someone's going to have to go out there and look for supplies. We'll only be able to work during the daylight hours, so keep that in mind. The fence is our top priority. If anything happened to it, everyone here is at risk. As long as we keep it up, people won't worry about it. Understood. I'll go take a look at the task board. Also, if we can spare any spare parts left, you might want to try getting an abandoned well on the property operational again. Source of fresh water could definitely help boost morale around here. Good idea. We also have the radio here, which I'm not sure if it's working yet. There's chatter on the radio. Okay, let's talk. Let's listen to the radio. And once again, antibiotics. Very important. No hoarding, please. Hopefully, you're still listening to Reverb Check Radio, your source for weather, news, and music that I like. Or K-Heck. Either way, it's another sunny day, I guess. Goddamn hot in here. Unfortunately, I haven't received any new info. I assume someone's still out there manning something in an official capacity. Some office a world away where you can still get pizza delivered. Speaking of food, if you're near the West San Saba, loot yourself up a burger from the brand new Bassin. See, they're about to open according to this ad sheet. Got to be plenty of food left. Stay safe and save a beefalo dipper for me. DJ starts playing some music. Oh, that DJ. I really do hope I get to rescue him. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm almost 90% sure I'll have to rescue him at some point, so that's going to be good. So here is our task board. This is where we'll assign people their tasks. So Anita can do a lot. Davis, I think I'm going to have him build... Ooh, we can build a chicken coop now. Sweet. So a lot of these beautiful little things we can construct here. We have the watchtower. You can see the effect it has. 5 morale allows allies to be assigned to guard duty. Less jet damage from attacks on the fence. Requires mechanical skills, claw hammer, and parts. Chicken coop produces a small amount of food daily, plus 1 chicken per day. Requires a mechanical skill 4 of 4, and a whole lot of parts, 35 parts. Not too bad, though. We have the wooden fence, so we can build things. What we want to do is repair, however, at the moment. So we want to repair the fence. We can also repair the refrigerator. Restores refrigeration to working status. So, first things first, we want to repair the fence. How many parts? No, I don't want to secure it too much right now. I don't want to waste too many parts on it. To secure the fence, 7 more needed. Okay. This will secure the fence. Okay. So we'll spend 31 on that. It's going to take him how many hours? 8 hours. So we can see here as well whether or not there's issues like this girl's uncooperative, so she's not going to be able to get that done. I want her to... Actually, how much is the well? Where is the well? Ah, I need a crowbar, which I actually do have. So I guess I'll deposit that so because we get 5 morale and 1 food per day. It does take quite a few parts to build it, but that's okay. Now, although I would like to use the crowbar myself, I'll just have to find another one. So let me go to the shelter storage quickly. Run, Forrest, run! And deposit the crowbar so that she can make use of that. Now, previously, I don't think during the beta even that they required things like claw hammers or a crowbar to build these. Those are definitely new, and that should not be in there. No rotten food for us, thank you very much. It must have produced it because it rotted because of the refrigerator not being repaired. Alrighty then. Oh. Nice seeing you. Goodbye. So, Anita, who is also a fabulous mechanic. She's got level 4 mechanical skills. Actually, Davis does too. Previously, I think Davis only had level 3 mechanical skills, so they must have improved him to give him more effective means of construction. This will spend the required resources immediately, and you sure you want to start building this upgrade? Of course I'm sure I want to start building that upgrade. I definitely also want to get a chicken coop and everything else eventually, but for now, we got what we got. This upgrade is broken. This upgrade is broken. Weird. Now, I'm in the party. Now, this is also where I assign people to my party so they can help me, well, acquire items and keep me alive. So, she's going to come with me, just like last time. Joel also is coming with me. She's not going to help me with anything. Now, in 96 hours, really? The hell? It shouldn't be taking that long. Interesting. They must have definitely, like, hugely increased the difficulty of acquiring certain upgrades, which, in a way, I kind of agree with, because you can have multiple people working on one project to speed it up, so, you know, you would unlock upgrades like that. And there's supposed to be something, like, important, you know, something we absolutely need to have, so I could definitely see a reason why they would do that. But anyway, this video has now gone on about 54 minutes. Apologies for a quick second here. Let me mute myself so you don't hear me having to blow my nose. Apologies for... Alrighty then. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this, well, I wouldn't say quick video, but first episode, or first part of my Dead State Let's Play. Hopefully, again, tomorrow I will come up with, which will probably be today, considering when this thing will get uploaded. So sometime later today, I'll get a part 2 up for this, just as a quick kind of start for this series, to get us a little bit of progress into the game. Afterwards, it's probably going to take, as per my usual with everything else, another, it's going to start off on a weekly episode, probably on like Friday or something like that, in which I'm going to do roughly about 40 to 60 minutes of footage for it. Hopefully we'll continue to loot things, acquire some interesting companions, kill some zombies, and hopefully not get brutalized by the lovely scavengers and looters out there who want to kill us all. So I'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a fabulous day, evening, afternoon, whatever it happens to be. And I will see you all another time. Dragon out. Peace.